What's going on, all my beautiful apes? I hope you guys are enjoying your weekend and you're ready to learn something new that about 99% of investors, especially retail investors, don't know how to do this. And that is make unlimited day trades with AMC or any other stock with a portfolio value less than $25,000. And actually, my portfolio has been restricted, a 90-day restriction on day trades for about the past 2 months because my portfolio was at about 27,000 when I did make my fourth day trade, and Robinhood just decided to restrict my portfolio anyways. But I haven't even tried to fight it because I am able to implement this strategy whenever I want to make short-term trades. And I think this is a great idea on any stock, but with AMC, if you have that itch to make fat tendies with options, you can use this strategy while getting in and getting out and not hurting the overall short squeeze. So that's why I think it's particularly good for AMC. But in this video, let's also cover something else. Let's talk about the ultimate exit strategy for AMC stock, because if you guys don't know, the AMC short squeeze could go very, very fast. You might not have time to go over your exit strategy and formulate your own plan in your head, but this is by far the best exit strategy you guys could ever do to maximize profits while limit that FOMO demon telling you to buy back into the stock when it's thousands of dollars per share. So let's not waste any time. Let's get straight into this video. And first and foremost, let's talk about how to make unlimited day trades on AMC or any other stock. And just so you guys are aware, my portfolio is $27,000. It's relatively hasn't moved around too much. Robinhood just decided to restrict my portfolio from day trades, but I've been day trading this whole entire time. You guys can see all the many options that I do own. Now, let's break down exactly how this does work. Like I said, it goes for any stock. It goes for any brokerage that you do use. It might just look a little different. Robinhood is definitely by far the easiest visibility one to do, right? They make it very foolproof to do. So let's say you thought AMC was going to go crazy. You thought next week was going to be very good. The contract's expiring September 24th. Let's say on Monday, you bought this $47 strike for AMC, obviously a call for $148. So you bought that. And then let's say you just own this in your account. You haven't done anything with it. You haven't sold it. You just sit on this. It's $148. Say AMC shoots up 10%. This contract gets close to going into the money. These other contracts that are above this are going to be worth hundreds of dollars. And then you're at that situation where you don't know if AMC is going to go higher, but you also want to take profits, but you only bought one contract. You can do this with multiple contracts. It works the same exact way, but let's just say you only bought one. You want to keep some tendies, right? You want to take some back to the bank, but you want to keep your exposure on the table. And just for this demonstration, let's say the $50 strike or even the $48 strike. Let's just use that because you guys will probably be fast to get your money back anyways. Let's say the $48 strike went to $300. So let's say you basically doubled up on this option. You can click, right? You click $48 strike, you can sell this. So you'd sell that, you would collect, let me just take that off so don't confuse you guys. You could sell the $48 call, collect this money in a total credit. That means it goes straight to your account, and that is what you keep. That is your worst case scenario for profit. So if you bought this for $148, AMC started to go crazy, you sold this for $300, your profit would be about $150, your worst case scenario. If AMC shot straight back down, went down 20%, you'd still make $150 on this trade. But what is so good about this is if AMC were to close above $48 by this expiration date, you would also make an additional $100 per contract because you are essentially buying the right to buy 100 shares at $47, and then you are selling that right to somebody else to buy 100 or to sell 100 shares at $48 per share. So that is basically how it does work. Just depending how fast the stock does go up, how much the premiums do move. In AMC's case, they move very fast. So sometimes I will do this strategy and I will literally buy, say, the $47 strike yet again for $148. Once the $48 strike goes to, let's say, $220, I might sell that, collect my $220, and keep an open trade on the table where I can make an additional $100 if AMC were to close over $48. So this is a very important strategy, especially for small accounts. And when here soon, hopefully this week by Monday, we will be starting a new challenge on this channel where we'll be taking $500 and growing it into $10,000 using options and stock, but mostly options, but taking calculated risk. Some weeks I might trade one trade, some weeks I might trade 10 trades, but we're going to be doing this with calculated trades to show you guys how to grow a portfolio. And this is going to be a strategy that is going to be a go-to strategy. I'm going to use this all the time because I'm not going to be able to make as many day trades as I would like to make. And this is how you can make as many day trades as you want in any given day. So if that didn't make sense, just go rewind back and watch the explanation yet again. It will make sense. You might have to watch it a couple times. If you guys don't understand it, I will make another video really slow down and show you guys exactly how it's done. Maybe I might do it live for you guys in a live stream, or when I'm trading I might record it. Something I will get this across you guys, because this is a strategy that you can implement for the rest of your lives that is just the best options trading strategy that ever has existed in options trading history. So something very important you guys do need to know, like I said, especially if you want to make short-term gains, not hurt the short squeeze as well, but be able to profit on the short-term moves with relative safety. Now let's talk about the AMC ultimate exit strategy. And this is something that is very important. I think this is overall the best thing anybody could do with their position when the short squeeze does happen. So for an example, let's say you have 100 shares of AMC, you bought at $100 per share. Now let's say AMC went to $1,000 per share. You're seeing this portfolio value just exploded in front of your face. Trust me, I have been there. You want to make sure that you don't lose out on all of those gains, but you want to stay in the stock in case the rally keeps going, because AMC is not a stock to be selling out at 1,000, buying back in at 3,000, selling out at 5,000, buying back in at 7,000 when the short squeeze is actually happening. Not something you guys want to do. You want to be in and you want to get out when your time is right. So that's why I offer you guys this strategy. But for the example, you bought 100 shares at $100. It's now worth $1,000. You're up 1,000% on your position. That means that you can sell 10% of your position, get your initial investment back, keep the rest, the other 90% in AMC stock, and ride out the last 90%. That means that worst case scenario, you got all of your money back, so you're not going to lose any money. You're still going to have profits even if the thing were to collapse. But if AMC keeps going, you still have most of your position. Some of you guys, it's your whole portfolio, but you have 90% of your position in AMC. So you're still able to capture all of those gains, and you really help to subside that FOMO demon that's going to be telling you guys to buy more of this stock. And that is the thing that you do not want to do when we are short squeezed. And that is the time for the hedgies to be buying the shares from us. So that is the ultimate exit strategy. Really just think about it, no matter what size your position is, to just think about getting your initial investment back, riding out the majority of your position in AMC all the way until the top. Unfortunately, I can't tell you guys when the top is going to be, really how to call the top. I can tell you guys some pointers to look for, like the volume for the shorts to have covered, for the overall sentiment of apes to become more bearish, and for people to be talking about this is the top of the short squeeze. Those are some things I would look at, but I can't tell you when to sell out the other 90% of your portfolio. But that is what I can offer to you guys. It's obviously not financial advice, but that is the most sound strategy that I use all the time. It's actually called the free share method. But in the case of AMC, we are playing this for a short squeeze. So eventually you will want to get out of all 100% of your trade, but you want to get your initial investment back first when you're massively up on your positions, so you don't go through that FOMO demon vicious cycle. And that is the worst thing that could happen to your portfolio. Do not let it happen. Don't get the FOMO. Keep the FOMO demon away. I've been through it way too many times. You do not want that on your back. So that is the ultimate exit strategy. That is how you can make unlimited day trades with AMC or any other stock as well. Hopefully you guys brought some value away from this video. So that is pretty much going to be all for this video. Let me pull up the GoFundMe. If you guys do want to support Madison on her journey back to recovery, thank you guys for donating so much already. Once we get to about $1,500, I promise I will stop promoting this. I just, if I can help in any way, set her up on her feet once she does fully recover, it'll probably be 6 to 12 months before she can work again. If you don't know, she was in a rollover accident. She was ejected from the car. The driver of the car died right there on the scene when they were ejected from the car. There was no drinking involved, anything like that. So I know some of you guys are already thinking that. There was no drinking involved. Toxicology report came back squeaky clean. So it was nothing like that. But she did have a brain bleed. She has a broken humerus, which is a really bad break, I've been told, but there's still swelling on her brain. They actually took out a chunk of her skull. They're going to put it back in. It's in a cryo freezer right now. That'll probably be done in the next 12 weeks, they did imagine. So that is the current situation. She is conscious somewhat on a lot of morphine because of her shoulder and obviously her head, but it looks like she will probably make a semi-full recovery, hopefully a full recovery in due time. But until then, for probably the next year, like I said, she will not be able to work. So if you guys are able to do that, it should be a full tax write-off. If you guys are not, that is fine. I'll by itself, just say a prayer, keep her in your thoughts if you guys do want to. But that is all for this video. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I will see you in the next one.